if you're an online service provider trying to grow on TikTok, without these 3 key strategies, you're literally throwing away thousands in potential client revenue. Now, I'm going to share with you the exact system that helped me gain 10,000 followers in just 4 days and 100,000 followers in just 4 months, and how my clients are using it to sign premium clients without obviously dancing, lip syncing, or sacrificing their professional image. But before I share these steps, do grab a notebook, because this is not just some basic, post consistently type of an advice that you're going to see everywhere. Alrighty, so what I have here is going to be a whiteboard for us. This is where most service providers go completely wrong about TikTok growth, while others are trying to become influencers with like random trending content. The top 1% of service providers are actually using systemic approach that is going to position them as authority figures and attract those high ticket clients. When I implemented this system, I went from 0 to 10,000 followers in just 4 days. But what is most important is that my own clients are using the exact same framework to sign $2,500 clients and grow consistently from TikTok without obviously sacrificing their professional image. So this is what we want to go through today. The 4-step implementation: identifying your niche, creating content pillar, posting 2 times daily, batch creating content. So this is what we're going to go over today: the authority growth system and the 3 steps to it, how strategic authority packaging, value exchange information, authority multiplication system got me 10,000 followers in just 4 days, $2,500 per client, and $25,000 months. And I wasn't the only, lucky girl out there. I actually don't consider myself as influencer material. I don't feel like, I'm special. I have a influencer-y look, pretty, young, all that. Like, nothing was really in my favor when I first started. I was not the influencer that other people were in the space. And I did not know anything about anything. And people were like, oh my God, you're a doctor, you're only in your 20s, you must be a genius. But because you're so young, we don't want to work with you. So I wanted to go online to establish my presence and be able to actually help people without, people telling me, oh, you're so young, we don't want to work with you. I wanted to be able to actually impact people's lives. So I went online, got all this. Now I want to share with you the exact same system, because I wasn't the only one. We have people in their 60s and 50s and 70s using the same approach in order to go viral. So it's not like, but Mel, you're so young, that's why it worked for you. We have people who, like myself, I was the one who had no sense of fashion, looks, nothing. And I still went viral over and over and over again. So I do not want to hear, oh my God, I can't make this whole thing work because I'm normal looking. No, you got to get yourself together and actually go out there and use the strategies that I'm going to share with you today, because all that are excuses that are keeping you stuck and not actually letting you to reach your full potential. So without further ado, let's dive into it. I hope you don't mind my whiteboard. We will go through it. What I want to show you is step 1, strategic authority packaging. Now, let me explain. Every time you post a video on TikTok, in the first 3 seconds, the algo is going to make a critical decision, whether your video is going to die at 200 views or whether it's going to soar to millions of views. Now, most service providers never understand what is actually triggering this decision, but today I'm going to show you how to hack it. Now, everyone tells you, use trending sounds and quick cuts, right? But that advice is literally killing your professional image and your reach. And let me show you why this matters, because you can have 2 videos from your account. One could get 300 million views and the other could get 1.7 million. And what actually matters is when it comes to packaging as a service provider. So for example, the first one, you might have said something like, hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to heal your gut. Instead, you got to hit them with, the real reason you failed to fix your gut is because of this, this, and this. Or here are 3 things that your doctor isn't telling you about your gut health. Whatever that may be. See where I just sit there, like instead of saying, hey guys, today I'm going to show you, I immediately created a pattern interrupt that positioned me as an authority instantly. Now, the top service providers, what they do, they use pattern interrupts every 2 to 3 seconds. That means quick zooms, voice changes, video overlays, and strategic pauses. Now, here's where most service providers are going to mess up their visuals. They randomly throw text on screen, but there is actually a specific formula which I have right over here for us. At the top, you want to have your hook text. That is very very important so people can see it. Then you want to have your supporting text in the middle. You can have engagement triggers right at the bottom, and then pattern interrupt gotta happen throughout. I had a video, the first talking video that I made, it got 2.5 million views. Now, I was very strategic with it, on my main account. I had another old account before when I knew nothing about social media. I was just posting random stuff. Everything got stuck between like 200 to 500 views. That account was a disaster. But when I understood the algorithm and I did this, what I did was I literally took my phone, like let's just imagine this is my phone because my phone is recording the audio right now. Let's just imagine this is my phone. Every 2 to 3 seconds, I was changing positions, like from here. So if you're feeling this, and this, and then I was here, and I bet you're also feeling this, and this, and you wake up feeling this, and this, you probably didn't know that is because of this, and this. And you're more likely doing this, and this without even knowing that is harming your this. So if you want more tips on how to fix your whatever, comment below or message me or book a free strategy call, whatever the CTA was. So that is why that video went so viral and it got such incredible amounts of reach, because every few seconds I had a pattern up, drinking your water, having something. That is why a lot of creators out there, they're constantly doing something. And this is where it's not that, oh, I'm unlucky, male social media is working against me. It has nothing to do with that. It's that you are looking at social media like a consumer still. You are not looking at social media like a creator. A creator looks at every single post with an analysis mind frame. It's looking at how did they position this text? How was it filmed? Was it filmed from an angle? Was it filmed from the side? Was it filmed at the front? How was it filmed? How was the lighting? Lighting always has to be good. Like, for example, if you have your back towards a window, your quality is going to be shit. You need to be in front of a window. You need to have light boxes if you don't have good proper light boxes. So what I want to say is the biggest secret about TikTok algorithm for service providers is not just about what you do, it's when you do it. And your first 3 seconds are going to be critical. And looking at analytics, the algorithm is going to track your watch time, your engagement rate, how many viewers share your video, and then viewers start to drop off. So this timing is crucial for what I'm about to reveal later. Typically, TikTok pushes out your video to like about 100 people. If they start engaging with it, pushes it out to like, I believe 1,000 people, then 10,000 people, which is working in your favor, because the reverse is true for Instagram. Instagram pushes your video to your followers. So for those of you guys out there who have bot followers, who your followers aren't even with your current niche, please, for the love of God, start a new account. That is what we're doing for our Instagram too. We're just starting a brand new account talking only on business and social media, because my account previously was all about gut health, and now that it's about business, the followers get confused. But if you also have like an older TikTok, you need to create a new TikTok, because when you use that old profile that had messy followers, that the views were different, the topics were random, you're technically butchering your chance of actually going viral. Okay, let me go back to what we were talking about. Step 2, what I want to talk about is value exchange transformation. Now, when you understand perfect timing, positioning, text placements, all the basic stuff that we covered up here, how you should be utilizing pattern interrupts, step 2 is value exchange. This is how you can create the perfect value exchange that's going to position you as that authority, not just another influencer. And let me show you what I mean with just an example. Imagine like you're a business coach, okay? Most coaches are just going to share generic motivation, basic business tips, and that's what amateurs do. We have our amateurs over here, and here's how a high-level service provider is going to approach this right over here. An amateur business coach is going to say, like, they may post like a basic morning routine video that may get like 500 views, but a top creator over here is going to create that content style, and they're going to package it into something like, the exact morning routine that helped my client scale to 25K a month in just 60 days. Think about it. Like, even if it was yourself, which one would you actually watch? Like, would you actually watch that amateur approach or scroll by it? And would the other one be more intriguing to you, that, whoa, there's actually a morning routine that can take someone to 25K a month in just 60 days? I'm interested. Sign me up. I want to see what it is. This single shift in value presentation, this is what can take your views from under 1,000 to over 1 million in just a short time. And this is what works because you are solving a specific problem. Now, let's say you're a health professional, right? Instead of saying my morning routine for health and wellness, that would be an amateur approach. Instead, you can say my morning routine that helped me fix my IBS in just 3 months, in just 2 months, in just 1 month, whatever that may be. Now, it's very specific. It's offering a specific solution. There is a transformation at the end. It's for a targeted audience called the IBS community. It's going to have only high engagement. It's no longer going to be a low engagement. Like, nobody cares about a morning health routine. Everybody wants to know, the people, at least in the IBS community, they want to know who you are. And this is also why niching is so important, because if you're let's say you're a generic health professional, you'll just be a generic health professional. With me, I established myself as a gut expert, and people were coming to me that had nothing to do about gut health. Like, people from mold toxicity and Lyme community were coming to me just because I was an expert in gut health. Of course, as a health and wellness, doctor, I am able to help those people as well, but it wasn't necessarily my expertise. Like, sometimes I would help them, other times I would point them in the right direction. But point being, when you make that single shift in value presentation, this is what can take your views from just under 1,000 to over 1 million in a short time. And it works because you are solving a specific problem. Like, every piece of content has to solve a specific problem for your ideal clients that you want to have. When you do all that correctly, your viewers are not just going to watch your content. They're going to like, they're going to comment, they're going to follow, they're going to consume it, they're going to share it as well. So that is how you can build like a fan account. Like, look at my account over here. This is, all right, like, for example, I wish more people knew from a functional holistic doctor. You should be pooping, this is like a poop thing. I don't know what's with people and bowel movements. They really care to know more about it. And yeah, that is like calling them out that if you are not doing this, then something is wrong. You better fix it. Or like, as far as a solution goes, let's say, this is like a cute twist as far as like solution goes. Supplements I can't mess with anymore because it healed my gut and ruined my excuses. Like, it's kind of like a double negative, which is a positive. Like, L-glutamine sealed my gut so well, I miss reacting to everything I eat. This is a solution video. Methylated bees fired up my detox. I miss being sluggish and mysteriously moody. Anyways, that is like what I'm talking about. That got 57,000 views. I posted it 5 days ago, and that's it. Like, when you understand content, you will get views like that. Okay, going back to this, those videos started solving a specific problem. Now, the first one was calling out specific problems. The second one that I showed you was offering specific solutions that regular people in health and wellness face every day. Now, whatever your niche is, whatever online service provider you are, you just got to solve those specific problems to attract your audience. Now, this is where it gets interesting. When you combine perfect packaging from step 1 that we just talked about with this value exchange principle, so step 1, perfect packaging, with the value exchange principles that we shared, your video automatically is going to become 100 times more effective at attracting clients. But to go viral and convert those views to actual paying clients, you still are going to need step 3. So moving on to step 3, we've got our authority multiplication system. Every time I've used a strategy that I'm about to reveal, my views jumped from hundreds to millions. And I've helped develop a testing strategy that guarantees viral hits while maintaining, obviously, your professional authority. This is the truth. Every viral video you see from top service providers is usually version 15 or 20 of the same concept. Like, the same one that I just showed you, I had made it about a year ago. It was on another gut health thing, and it was just cute. Like, supplements that I cannot mess with anymore is a cute thing to share. Or you're craving these things your body actually needs. And I have done a similar concept before of like what your cravings mean, what your body's cravings mean. So moving back to the multiplication system, every viral video is usually the same variation of the same concepts. It's probably variation number 25 of the same concept. And you can take those stuff, make it over and over and over. So what you got to do, number 1, you got to find the winner. find 3 to 5 viral videos in your niche that are blowing up right now. And the best way to do it is take your phone. Again, I can't use my phone right now because it's recording this audio. Go to your phone, take the TikTok app, and literally go to, like, for example, let's say your niche is gut health. I'm just going to use gut health. Put gut health coach. Now you're going to see a bunch of videos pull up. What you want to do is select a creator. Go to their account, see how big it is, and then there's 3 lines at the middle left. So before all their videos start in their bio, there's 3 lines. Tap on that and sort it by their most popular video. I don't think you can do that on website. Let me quickly check. Oh yeah, right here is the most popular video. So I have my most popular videos here, but let's say you want to do any other niche, like, I don't know, remote sales or Airbnb, whatever it is that you do. When you go to popular video, then you can see what concepts have blown up and analyze them. Analyze the videos with high engagement, high views, save it to your favorites. Then what you want to do, number 2, is take one winning concept and create 3 different versions. So version 1, have like a direct recreation with your own professional style. Here, we have it right over here. Version 2, have the same information but with a different delivery. And version 3, have a complex pattern interrupt version that just keeps retaining their attention. This is your testing ground. Like, as long as you're following the formula, there is no reason why it would not work, okay? When I had a viral video about like health and wellness, here's how I tested it. Like, number 1, one of them was standing, talking to the camera. Number 2, it was a text overlay. And number 3, it was like a carousel style. Carousels work really well too on TikTok. So in the end, I noticed that the carousel worked really well for one of my videos. And on another video that I was testing, the POV text on screen style worked really well. When you have clear outliers like that, that is when you can move to the third part of the whole multiplication system that we have over here. Now, in the third part, what you want to do is it's the 5x multiplication. When one version starts performing better, even if it's just like 10,000 views, that's your signal, bestie. You do not move on to the new content. Instead, this is where you want to create 5 more variation of that winning style within 24 hours, because TikTok is already pushing your content to the right audience and you need to ride that wave of virality, just like surfing. And I basically tested this, with a client in a coaching niche. The first video got around 4,000 views. We then found a winning format, made 5 different variations. Video 4 ended up hitting 900,000 views. Same concept, just different packaging. And here's the key advice for service providers. By being consistent in authority positioning is going to attract your premium clients. When you consistently show up as an authority with this system that I shared with you today, you're not just getting views, you're attracting clients who see you as the go-to expert in the field. They're like, whoa, Dr. Mel is a gut health expert. I need her help. Sign me up. Or whoever that you are, whatever coaching that you do. Now, let's talk about the implementation system, because you may be like, Mel, this is amazing. How the fuck do I now do this? What we want to do is go over here. Let me see. Where's my implementation system? It's right over here. Number 1, identify your niche. Like, the more specific, the better. Obviously, there are cases, yes, there are some cases where people are way too specific, and I am against that, but be specific enough. Don't be a random person wanting to do generic, general stuff. Like, don't be, for example, a general health and wellness professional. Be like an IBS coach. Be a nervous system regulation coach. Be a gut health expert. Be more niche. So, like, instead of being a business coach, be a business coach who helps service providers scale to 25K a month without paid ads. Be a fitness coach who helps people use functional nutrition to restore their body without doing planks. Like, whatever that you are, like, the more specific that you are, the better that it's going to be. Number 2, you got to create your content pillars. So for service providers, I recommend these 4 pillars that I have right over here. We have our transformation stories, your client results. We have the process breakdown, how you got them those results. We have mindset shifts. This is important, like why most people fail. And number 4, we have the objection handling. This is like addressing common concerns that your potential prospects are going to have. Going on to number 3, post frequently. For maximum growth, you got to post twice a day, at least in the first 30 days of starting out. When you create a brand new account, especially on TikTok, the algo does favor you. And for the first 2 weeks, you're not gonna see your ideal clients coming in because it's literally pushing it out to every single person. But after the 2 weeks, when you are niche down, when you are optimized, the algo starts to understand that, okay, like she's a gut health expert. I'm only gonna show her videos to people that actually care about wellness. Like I'm not gonna show it to people who don't care about their diets at all, and maybe they care about video games, whatever. Like the algo starts to recognize you for who you are, and that is why niching is important. This is gonna give the algorithm in the first 30 days enough data when you post 2 times a day to understand your content and your audience. Number 4, we wanna batch our content weekly. So this is where I want you to set aside 1 day per week, film your 14 videos. This is gonna make sure that you're consistent without obviously the daily stress. And this is exactly how, using Alyssa, she implemented this. She was only charging $98 for her program back when I met her, and had made a grand total of $2,000 in total. When she started implementing this exact system, she raised her prices to $2,500, went massively viral. So we took those viral TikTok concepts, she repurposed it on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, and she hadn't done YouTube yet. But I always recommend repurposing your videos on those 4 platforms. Now, why do we care about TikTok? Like, why should we get videos from TikTok? Is for a few reasons. Number 1, TikTok is more raw and authentic. People are like, okay, like this video is not highly edited. It feels more natural. And I feel comfortable having this person as my coach. Number 2, TikTok is so easy to find those SEO, like the SEO is so optimized, so it's so easy to find those viral videos. So you can literally, as I showed you, pull hundreds of popular videos that you can take, make it your own, and start blowing up. And 3, it doesn't matter if you blow up on TikTok or on Instagram like the way Alyssa did. It's that you understand viral concepts and you will go massively viral on 1 or 2 of those platforms. Like for me, my big platforms were TikTok and Facebook. Instagram was okay compared to the growth that I was seeing on TikTok and Facebook. The difference here, like why did Alyssa go from $98 per client, 2K in total, to $25,000 months? It wasn't her expertise. It was basically her ability to position herself as an authority using this exact system. Now, you might be thinking, but Mel, I'm not comfortable on camera and I feel cringy. And here's the truth. Your first 10 videos are gonna feel awkward, but by video 20, you're gonna find your rhythm. Like the first video I made, I still remember to this day, it was a freaking 7-second B-roll clip, 7 seconds. I had to redo that freaking video 20 times till I got it right. And it took me 1 whole hour to do a 7-second video. And I was literally questioning my existence. Like I went to school, I studied so hard, I had 0 social life just to do this shit. Like what the heck is going on? So I get it, I'm there with you, but everyone starts from somewhere. So you just gotta start, get it going, and that's it. Or you might be like, but Mel, I do not want to sacrifice my professional image, same thing. I went to school, I got so many degrees, I did this and that, I'm so professional, I do not want to be doing silly dances, nothing like that. And that is exactly why this system is going to work for you, because it's designed to position you as an authority figure, not influencer status. There's no dancing required, it is only professional positioning. Anyways, you may be thinking, I've tried TikTok before, Mel, and it didn't work. And I hear you, but most likely you were using the influencer approach. We have 2 approaches. We have the authority approach, which I just explained in depth to you on exactly how to do it. There is no guesswork. There is like pure strategies on how to go viral. And we have the influencer approach, which is basically luck. Like you may be lucky, you may be pretty, you may be whatever, and that you may be aesthetic, like love that having that aesthetic lifestyle. And that is why you went viral. That is not for everybody. Not everybody is a model. Like I'm not a model. I don't feel like a model, and I still went viral and I have a massive following. So that is what it means. You can have that strategic system, know exactly what to do, how to go viral. The work, 80% of it is literally done for you. You just have to understand it. Have that creative eyesight instead of a consumer eyesight. And that is where you stop posting those random posts and actually be strategic. stick with it. Or you may say, but Mel, I don't have time for another platform. And I hear you. That is why you batch content as I suggested. You're just going to spend 3 to 4 hours a week on content creation, but the return on investment is exponential because you are building a recession-proof brand that you can constantly monetize, whether it's through high ticket, whether it's through a course, through collabs, whatever that may be. So now that you have my complete 3-step system, strategic authority packaging, value exchange transformation, and the authority multiplication system, which is the exact framework that helped me gain 10,000 followers in just 4 days and 100,000 in 4 months, and has helped countless service providers attract premium clients without obviously compromising their professional image. If you're ready to implement the system but want personalized guidance, I've created something special for you. In my school community, I walk you through this entire process step by step with templates and personalized feedback. And guess what? This used to be a paid system that we're now just giving it out, the entire farm, for free. And we have weekly updates. We go through a lot of interesting stuff, give you the trends. You get support from my team and I for free. So if you want access, message it to me on Instagram. That is where I can send it to you. But that is how we can help you out, be more hands-on with you for free. Now, if you want my one-on-one mentorship to get results just like Alyssa and many other health professionals and online service providers that we have worked with, all you have to do is send me a message on Instagram saying scale, and I got you. I'll be on a call with you, see if the system even works for you or not, how we can support you, help you. If I can help you, I'll be more than happy to walk you through the entire process. And if I can't, I'll share it with you right off the bat. So before you go, I just want to say in the next video, I am going to be revealing even more in-depth stuff. So if you enjoyed this, please give me some feedback. I'd love to know how this was, how helpful it was, so I can tweak it, make it better even for next time. All the videos that we're going to build here is about building your authority, scaling your impact, and watching your business transform effortlessly. So without further ado, subscribe, turn on the notification, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.